Alright, so our story starts with God, the Almighty, the All-Knowing, proving he's just as clumsy as a Windows update because somehow he accidentally kills a teenager with a random lightning bolt. No villain, no prophecy, just divine friendly fire. So to fix his little oopsie, he tells this poor kid, sorry about that, my bad. I'll reincarnate you in another world. Pick one wish. And this man, Touya, the protagonist of our story, says, I want to bring my smartphone. Not power, not immortality, not even a girlfriend. Nah, he wants 4G coverage in medieval times. And God's like, sure, why not? Let's break the laws of existence while we're at it. So he boosts Touya's stats to cheat mode, tosses him into a fantasy world, and the first thing the kid does when he wakes up, takes a phone call from God. Bro can't even reincarnate in peace without getting a notification. He walks into town, meets a tailor who wants to buy his school uniform, because apparently Isekai drip is the next big thing, then bumps into the Siluesca twins, Elze and Linsa, who are arguing with some thugs. Touya steps in, flexes his overpowered stats, and turns those bandits into floor decor in 5 seconds. No sweat, no tension, just main character privileges. The twins are impressed, invite him to tag along, and boom, instant party formation. The next day, they do a simple wolf hunting quest, and Touya, this humble reincarnated boy, casually learns 6 out of 7 types of magic. Everyone else struggles with 1 or 2. This guy's out here collecting elements like infinity stones. And then to top it all off, he learns teleportation. He's basically a walking, talking, magical iPhone with a god data plan. Later, he invents ice cream. That's right, man gets isekai'd and immediately starts a dessert empire. He's supposed to be fighting monsters, but nah, he's over here starting Cold Stone Creamery, Fantasy Edition. Everyone loses their minds over vanilla. They act like he just reinvented civilization. A few days later, our hero meets Yai, a samurai girl from the land of Ishin, aka Fantasy Japan. She's broke, hungry, and somehow still manages to flex better sword skills than everyone else. Touya feeds her, and she eats like she hasn't seen food since birth. Man's sweating over his wallet while she's ordering the entire menu. Naturally, she joins the party, because nothing says trustworthy like meeting someone in an alley and watching them eat you into debt. As they travel, Touya starts learning weird null spells from a magic book. Spells that only the caster is supposed to be able to use, except he can use all of them, because of course he can. He learns one that can teleport objects to his hand. And what's the first thing he tries to do? Steal Yai's katana? Nope. Her ribbon. Man's one intrusive thought away from being canceled across dimensions. Then he tries to use it to grab underwear. The girls are horrified. Touya says, relax, it's just a joke. No, my boy, jokes don't come with a targeting spell. Before he gets arrested, they find a royal carriage under attack by lizardmen. Touya uses slip to make the enemies fall on their faces like they hit a banana peel, saves the royal daughter, heals a dying soldier, and discovers the girl's dad is the Duke of Belfast, aka local royalty. Touya restores the Duchess's eyesight, something no healer in the kingdom could do, because apparently every other mage just forgot Control plus Z. The Duke cries, showers him in platinum coins worth $400,000 and gives him noble status. Touya basically speed runs Peasant to Rich Boy in 2 episodes. Next up, Touya introduces board games to medieval society. Yes, the man invents shogi and instantly destroys productivity across the kingdom. Even the Duke becomes addicted. Meanwhile, the girls are just watching him break the economy one idea at a time. Then, because this show can't go 2 minutes without escalating, they find ancient ruins, activate a hidden mechanism, and accidentally wake up a glass demon monster. It absorbs magic, stabs Elsa, and starts regenerating like Marvel villains do after a bad sequel. Touya's response? Just yoink its heart. He literally teleports the monster's core out of its chest like it's loot in Skyrim. Mission accomplished. Everyone claps, and he even gets photographic evidence with his smartphone. Because yes, his phone camera works underground. He brings the pictures to the Duke, who's panicking because the king's been poisoned. And I swear this anime doesn't give you time to breathe. They rush to the castle, and the prime suspect is, get this, the Beast Woman ambassador. Of course it's a setup, because the real culprit is Count I Hate Beast People, Balsa. Touya uses slip again, makes the guy faceplant in front of royalty, and solves the mystery like some magical Sherlock Holmes. And the best part? The king's daughter, Princess Yumina, sees all this and goes, wow, I'm gonna marry this man. Touya's face says what we're all thinking. Excuse me, she's 12. He's 16. The king's like, relax, she'll live with you until she's 15. What kind of family bonding plan is this? God calls mid-episode like, by the way, polygamy's legal here. Bro, you're not helping. Touya screams into his pillow. Yumina moves in, and the other girls are one side eye away from starting a love polygon. Then comes the best episode, the slime fiasco. The guild gives them a quest to search a castle where a slime researcher went missing. Everyone's groaning except Touya, who's a little too excited. The girls suspect nothing. Mistake number 1, the second they walk in, a wash basin attacks Touya. Turns out it's a slime. They find his lab journal and realize the guy was creating experimental slimes. And when I say experimental, I mean absolutely perverted. They run into green slimes that dissolve clothes, lotion slimes that make the floor slippery, and then bust slimes. Slimes that attach to women and make their chests bigger. At this point, even God is watching like, yeah, I shouldn't have resurrected this one. Everyone's slipping, screaming, and getting hit with strategically censored chaos. Touya teleports them out before it turns into a fan service special, but the girls' clothes are toast. Elsie beats him senseless anyway because anime physics demand it. They keep exploring, find statues covered in soft details, and eventually discover the researcher's corpse and his greatest creation, 4 slimes that transform into perfect naked clones of the girls. Touya's jaw drops, Linsa bonks him, and the castle burns to the ground. Science is dead. Humanity wins. After all that, they return to town like nothing happened. Touya walks around cuddling his tiny tiger, Kohaku, who's just trying to live. They help a lost kid. Touya uses his smartphone GPS to find her mom. Yes, GPS. And he's hailed as a genius again. Then he accidentally uses his magic phone camera to peek at Lindsay changing, immediately regrets it and pretends it was for research. Sure, buddy, research. To make up for it, he helps her learn ancient magic, refills her mana by touching her hand, totally not symbolic, buys Elze a gothic dress, and gets knighted by the king as Sir Touya. In 5 episodes, this man has gone from dead teenager to magic god, royal hero, and polyamorous knight with a smartphone. And that, my friends, is in Another World with My Smartphone, also known as How to Accidentally Become a God While Inventing Ice Cream. It's got magic, monsters, romance, slimes with no personal boundaries, and a protagonist who makes every RPG protagonist look underpowered. If you enjoyed this chaotic recap, hit that subscribe button before God drops another lightning bolt on you. And if you want me to keep roasting this series, let me know in the comments, because trust me, things are about to get way dumber.